ng'amaze okuwulirwa okusaba kwo aidaawo okusaba n'okuwandiika ezzabuli eno. Dawudi gwe ndogeraku mbakubye ni kabaka wa Isirayiri eyali owookubiri. Yafugira Isirayiri emyaka 40 mirambirira egifaananaku ni His Excellency bwakulembeire Uganda. Dawudi ono Bayibuli emwogera ku nga kabaka eyataawa omukululo era nga n'ekyokumera ku ky'abakabaka boona boona abaali bafuze Isirayiri. Bayibuli eyongera nti omusaga ono kabaka Dawudi alina engeri gy'atandikamu Katonda yamukulembera ni omulwani wa Isirayiri namige eyasingira ala okufaanaku nga Ssabalwanyi wa Uganda. Dawudi ono Bayibuli etukoba nti yafufugaza abalabe ba Isirayiri era Isirayiri yamuleetera emirembe okufaanaku n'emirembe gye mweyagalira mu olwaleero.
Baba Excellence, ntuuka okusaba oba okukusiima nti weebale okutuweera maama waffe Mire ekifo ekya minisita. Pulezidenti ensonga edimu ku nsonga edibaire ditutwabula edisinga obungi ogire ng'odigemaku waire wakaali yeditusomooza. Ensonga y'ebikaado ogikozeeku olw'eiteeka eryakoleibwa era nenda okwebaza n'ababaka ba paalamenti abali wano bonna bonna nti banamwebale olw'eiteeka lino ensonga eno ejja kulungamizibwa tube nga tusobola okujja mu maiso era betusomooza mu biseera ebikwiraku ebyokulonda.
Banandi kwebaza Pulezidenti okuba nti yayingirawo bwe nalumbibwa ekimbe eky'amaanyi n'asobola okuwonya obulamu bwange era Katonda neyamukozesa ekyo n'ensonga lwaki ndi wano olwaleero. Your Excellency, the Bible teaches us to always be thankful in everything we get or do so that our Father in heaven can see this and multiply our blessings. Twebaza Katonda Baba ali muggulu asiima era yatwongera emikisa kamaala. Your Excellency, sir, I grew up in a humble and religious home. Because of this state of life, I developed a humble and meek character, growing through many hands of God-fearing individuals and persevering along the way. I therefore stand here to appreciate all those whose hands nurtured me, both the living and the departed. If it were not for them, I would not be here counting my blessings before you, sir. I don't believe in divisive politics, and I don't belong to any of the traditional or existing political camps. Ndikiririza mukukolera awalala so tikumukwawulayawula abantu oba mu kampu eno oba mu kampu ere. Your Excellency, I adapted this leaf from you. You are a people's president. You are persuaded by the merit and substance of the individual and not their private persuasions. Kino olw'okubanga baba niwo ngulumiza ate nkoze niwe nakikopa kwiwe kubanga oli president w'abantu. Oli president w'abantu era oikiririza ino mu bukozi so toba convinced oba tolimbibwalimbibwa na bintu bino ebiri private oba ebiri personal. Oikiririza ino mu bantu abakozi on merit oba mu kukola so tibino ebintu ebyamangu ebisendebwasendebwa abantu. Some of the challenges that have deeply affected our country include greed, corruption, selfishness, and short-sightedness by some of our actors who incidentally are positioned to offer guidance. Excellency, following your guidance when you invited us, the leaders at your farm in Chiso's Gomba, I adopted your community empowerment program for Chisozi. Oweekitiibwa President ng'abakulembeze watweta ekisozi okubona biki by'olikolera abantu b'e Gomba era ng'omukulembeze zeena nasobola okupa ebyo bye watwetera okola ekisozi era zeena n'abireeta ebiyende. On my part, I decided on a personal initiative to empower the communities with agricultural inputs and seed capital. I've distributed coffee seedlings, seed capital and chicks. I purchased a 10,000 capacity hatchery and I am distributing chicks to the community.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank God for the life of my daughter, Mire Babalanda.
Ndidye wano kwebaza Katonda kulwa mwala waife, mwala wange Mire Babalanda.
You heard how her life was in danger.
Mwawulira nti obulamu bwe bwali mu kabenje
because of corona.
Olwa corona.
When she was appointed a minister,
ng'ate akalondebwa kuba minister,
she got excited.
Yafuna ekiniginigi
yachamukamu. And started embracing all people.
Yatandika okugwa mu kifuba mu bantu bona bona.
And she got corona.
Yafuna obulwaire obwo.
Nali mbakobeere bya corona, nali mbakobeere nti mwewale temusemberera abantu.
Ekyo mukiwulire banange.
Aye byenkoba temubifaako.
Nga president yabakoberanga ebindi abandi nga temubifaako.
Kati oyo mwana yajja corona mu kuchamuka.
Aye muwala we mukuva mu isano eryo eyatola corona.
But God stood with us and her.
Olw'ensonga eyo,
and she survived.
Yasobola okubaawo olw'obuyambi yafuna okuva eri baba we.
You know, a number of our people died because of that corona.
Mukidi bulungi nti abantu bangi baafa olw'obulwaire obwo bwa corona.
My elder brother Kirunda Kivejinja died because of that.
Ni horawo Kivejinja Mwidukya nti yafa ku lwekyo.
Kisamba Mugerwa.
N'abandi.
So we thank God for Mariam.
Twebaza Katonda olwa Mire nti ye yawona, Katonda yamuwonya era aliweereza eggwanga.
Babirye has been a good leader.
Babirye abaye mukulembeze mulungi.
A mobilizer of the NRM.
Muku mobilizingira NRM, wokumakuma abantu kulwa NRM.
I found her here with the women group in Busoga here.
Yamwagana ano n'ebibiina ebyabakyala mu Busoga muno.
That's how I came to know her.
Niyo engeri gyatandika okumumanya.
Now, in the mobilization and in the politics,
mu byobufuzi,
you just need to be clear, all of you Ugandans.
Mutekwa okumanya ekituufu imwe na mwena Uganda.
Because part of the problem is that people mix up issues.
Ekizibu ekiriwo nti abantu bakyankalanya ebintu, batabulatabula ebintu.
Whenever I get a chance, I advise you.
Era buli ofuna omukisa agezaako okugaidinga abantu, okugalagira abantu.
Especially about the 4 words.
Naddala ku bintu ebina bino.
Development, what we call enkulaakulana in our local languages.
Ebya enkulaakulana.
That development means things which concern all of us.
Enkulaakulana kitegeeza ebintu ebitugema ku twena.
The roads,
enguudo,
the health centers,
amalwaliro.
You heard how the children here were reciting in the poem that everybody has got a cell phone. Electricity,
amasanyalaze,
schools,
amasomero.
These are development,
Ebyo byonna byonna biraga nkulaakulana,
which is for us.
ebyo byonna byonna nga byaife twena.
But you can have enkulakulana,
Tuyinza kuba n'enkulaakulana,
but you still remain poor.
twaba n'enkulaakulana nga yewe mwere ng'omuntu okaali mwavu.
I've been telling you whenever I have a chance,
Era abaana bakobera buli lwafuna omukisa
in 1965,
okuva mu 1965
we came from Ntare.
ng'akaali entale,
We were going to Teso College
baali nga bajja mu Teso College
and also Sir Samuel Baker
ni Samuel Baker
to play cricket.
nga bajja okuzaana cricket, omuzaano gwa cricket.
From Barara all the way to Soroti, the road was tarmac.
Okuva Embalala paka eyo lwali nga lwa kolansi
Up to Soroti.
paka Soroti.
1965, it was already tarmac.
Ogwo gwali mwaka 1965.
From that time, we have retarmacked that road a number of times.
Okuva mu kiseera ebyo oluguudo olwo baali lweririrwanga mu okuteebwa kolansi mirundi mingi.
Even in our time, we have done it like 2 times.
N'ebiseera bino nga NRM n'emuyiiza nga President n'emuyiiza bakalukola emirundi ebiri.
But even today,
Aye ni paka buti,
if you go, you will find some poor people near that tarmac road.
era niwo otambula ku luguudo olwo paka buti oyaganaku abantu abaavu ku luguudo olwa kolansi.
So you ask yourself,
Awo weebuuliza,
if tarmac road brings prosperity,
awo weebuuliza nti oba oluguudo luleeta enkulaakulana,
oluguudo lwa chorus,
oluguudo lwa kolansi luleeta enkulaakulana,
how is it that for 60 years, poor people are near the tarmac road?
lwaki emyaka mpegaano nkaaga abantu abali ku luguudo ng'olwa kolansi mukaaliwo abaavu?
So that's why we say, please,
Kyova muzeeyi abakoba nti mpegaano abeegayirira,
in addition to enkulakulana,
ng'oweegayise ku ebyenkulaakulana,
add another word,
taako ekigambo ekindi,
obugaiga, wealth.
obugayiga.
The bugaiga is personal to you.
Obugayiga buba oyo wenka ng'omuntu, bugema kuyenga omuntu.
The same with obwavu.
N'obwavu bugema kuyenga omuntu.
Enkulakulana yeife.
Development oba enkulaakulana yona yona yaife twena.
But poverty and wealth are yours.
Aye obwavu n'obugayiga bubwo bwange ng'omuntu.
So please be clear about this point.
Ensonga eno mugyetegereze bulungi mpegaano.
We don't want poor families.
Titwenda mu igwanga mpegaano kuba na families endavu.
Zitumenya.
Families endavu ditumena.
Because you need to do everything for them.
Lwakuba buli kintu olina kubakolera mu bifo beno okwekolera.
When in fact, if they were doing things for themselves, then we would save the money to do other things.
Ate singa baye beekolera beene ebintu esente dodandi baire nga dikola ebintu ebindi bo wakuba basobola okwekolera beene.
I'm therefore very happy
Era mpegaano musanufu
to know that
okubona nti
Mire Babalanda,
muwala we Mire Babalanda
when she came to Kisozi, she got my message.
bwe yayidde ekisozi meseji yatoola ekisozi yagitwala nga nkulu ino.
I want to thank my daughter Babilie for talking about camps, political camps.
Ng'asembe ayo ayenze kwebaza muwala we Mire Babalanda olw'okwogera ku nsonga dino ez'endawukana debeta camps mu bantu baife.
In the NRM.
Mu NRM.
We are going to discuss this issue.
Ensonga eno ey'endawukana mu kibiina kyaife kya NRM ejja kwogerwaku.
And give you the history of the NRM.
Era we nayogerwaku babawe ni obuvo bwa NRM. history ya NRM mu buvuvaayo ebyafaayo bya NRM.
You have a difference with somebody who has got a different program from yours.
Muyina endawukana n'omuntu alina programu eyawukana neyo.
Totally not compatible.
Nga byona byona tibigemagana.
We did not agree with the old political parties, DP and UPC and Kabaka Yeka.
NRM tyayikizagana n'ebibiina bye bikaire byasookawo DP, UPC and Kabaka Yeka.
Because they were believing in sectarianism of religion.
Lwakuba byaleetawo endawukana nga dibita mu madiini
and tribes.
N'amawanga.
We said no, our position is love Uganda.
Ife twakoba nti enkola ife ekoba twende Uganda yona yona.
Love Uganda because you need it as a market for your products.
Nti twende Uganda yona yona lwakuba twena tujeetaaga olw'ebyo bye tukola ng'oluusi twetaaga okubiguza abantu abandi abatali mu kitundu kyaife.
That's why our principle number one is patriotism.
Lwakuba kyovola nti eninga esooka mu NRM ekoba ekwenda eggwanga lyo gye beta patriotism.
Secondly, love Africa.
Okubiri nti twende ekiketezo kyaife kya Africa.
Why? Because you need Africa for your prosperity.
Lwakuba twetaaga Africa yona yona olw'okujja mu maiso kwaife twena.
Pan-Africanism.
Era okuba Abana-Africa.
You have seen people in Busoga here, the sugar, the internal demand of the sugar is not enough.
Mugihe kibona nti mu Busoga nti ensonga ey'ebikaado gano mufenka Busoga tuswagimalawo ng'Abasoga twenka.
Now, if we have a difference, that's understandable.
Bwe tubanga tuyona endawukana edindi ekyo kyona kitegerekeka.
But now, you are all NRM.
Aye mpegano mwena bwa NRM.
Which means you agree with patriotism.
Ekitegeeza nti mwikizaganya ni patriotism.
Love Uganda.
N'okwenda Uganda.
Pan-Africanism.
N'okwenda Africa.
Socio-economic transformation.
N'okubona kandi tukyusakyusa embeera y'abantu baife.
And democracy.
N'enfuga enungi, enkulembera enungi.
So what are you quarreling about?
Mpegana awo kyekitukayanya.
If you all agree about the targets.
Twandikirizaganya biki bye twetaaga okutuukako.
You should be relaxed.
Twetaaga okuba nga tuli ba mirembe lwakuba tuteekwa okuba nga kye tuli kulingira n'ekirala.
If you agree on the what,
singa tuyikiriza ku kiki,
then the who is easy.
Pegano nani bwe tuyikiriza ku nani kyangu ino.
We can sit down and discuss this is what we agree on.
Tuyinza oti amatu akizaganya nti kino kye tuyikirizaganyako.
Who can do it best?
Nani asobola okikola?
You don't have to fight, to be angry.
Tuyetaaga kulwana onige ino.
So, please, all of you, the members and the leaders,
Pegano mwena ba member n'abakulembeze.
Study this issue again properly.
Ensonga eno mugirengereze n'obwegendereza.
So please have politics of principles.
Pegano mube ni ebyobufuzi ebiri n'omulamwa.
Not politics of me.
Tibya byafuzi nti nze entabanze tiyabawundi.
What are the aims?
Biki ebigenderera n'obufuzi byo?
The NRM aims are clear.
Ebyaife mu NRM ebigenderera bitegerekeka bulungi.
Biwandiike.
Biwandiike.
So, please, I'm glad Miller talked about it. We shall talk about it more.
Musanfu nti mwala we Miller Babalanda akyogereku era badda kwongera okyogeraku mu maiso y'ebwidha.
Mwebale ino Abasoga.
Bala Abasoga oli bebaza mwire mu baba ali bebaza. Emikono waigulu. Mwebale.
Mwebale okuwagira NRM. Kibumba abawenkabi.
Baba
tumbwene nti olusoga ndwidi. Norulama ogende maite. Muri okusa. Muri kutumuraki.
Omulangira usiku emberenga munga bwetijja
Pesa Suna Ngoli, Pina USBC MD, Mugerwa George.
Anti ekisaakyo kiike mu kifo kino ekisaakyo
ekyo ekitusobozesa wataala okuma obukulembeze bwaife bwa Uganda obanayokusalawo okwasalawo okunagasa abantu bonna Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala olwa buli kirungi
amakulu n'abakungu n'abasoga bonabona twabazawalala era n'okutereeza
kwange era nkowola erinnya lyo okusangaola olwaleero Yesu yabakolera ebikulu yabawonya teyakomawo bukomere bwetegeze bwekomawo n'akomawo ng'atendereza